Hi, it's Amanda from Wealth Planning Partners, and I'm here to talk today all things insurance. So when I'm talking about personal insurances, the covers I'm referring to are life insurance, total and permanent disability, trauma cover, and income protection. Now, you may have heard of all of those. Life insurance is the easy one. You cark it, whoever you love or have your nomination down as is likely to receive your benefits, you hope. Total and permanent disability is a cover that pays out a lump sum when you are unable to ever work again. And there are two types of definitions for this cover, some inside super and some outside of super. Trauma insurance pays out a lump sum when you are diagnosed with a serious condition such as cancer, stroke or heart attack. And income protection, the last one, is what pays out to replace up to 75 or 85% of your income if you are no longer able to work due to illness or injury. Now, this doesn't pay out for redundancy as a general rule. So why is it so important right now to think about insurances? And I suppose there's nothing like a global pandemic to make us start asking a few questions. So these are the four covers I'm discussing when I'm talking about personal insurances. So I'm not worried about the car, home, contents, anything like that. But insurance is all about protection. And if we put away all those prejudices I've heard so many times before, insurance companies never pay, it's all a scam. Please just believe when I say that every single day insurance companies are paying out millions of dollars to people who make legitimate claims. And I do have stats if you'd like to come back at me for that. So the reason it's so important is it's protection not only for you, your ability to earn an income, but also those you love, the people who matter most in your life. Now, if it takes something like coronavirus to make us have a think about, am I protected? Do I have enough in place? Or I've actually got cover and I'm really struggling to afford it right now, but I'd like to keep it. What are my options? So this could be a really cool time to pick up the phone to your financial advisor, or us if you'd like to have a chat, and find out exactly what you're covered for. Firstly, you might need to go hunting through some superannuation statements to find that out, or pull out any statements you have from insurance companies. You might find you have a few covers, so you've been overpaying. Now, an advisor can help work out exactly how much cover you need and how to structure that cover. And that means you may not have to pay for it yourself, and funding through your superannuation may be an option. Now, for people who don't like that because it may be eroding savings, it may be a temporary option to allow you to keep cover until things return to some sort of normal. So having a chat with an advisor is a really great start. Now, has coronavirus had any major impact on the life insurance companies? Well, at this stage, the answer to that is pretty much no. The fallout will come as people continue to either get well from the disease or pass away from the disease. So right now, there may be a couple more questions when you go through the underwriting process about whether you've been overseas or whether you've been exposed to the disease, but pretty much it's business as usual for the insurance companies. So COVID-19 is not particularly a claimable event unless it's under certain circumstances. So if you did get it, you're still working in your income protection cover and you were unable to work as you were out of action for a few weeks or months because of the disease, you may be eligible for an income protection claim. If you were to pass away from the disease, then your family or beneficiaries would be eligible for the payout. Now, it's a really good time to be reviewing, do you have the right beneficiaries on your cover? Now, if your ex is still nominated, you may want to look into that really quickly. You can usually download beneficiary forms from insurance company and superannuation websites. So bringing that all up to date is a really cool idea. So maybe pull out the paperwork, have a look, see if you've got the right amounts of cover, see if there's any cover. A Protect Your Super scheme in Australia recently went through hundreds and thousands of accounts and cancelled a lot of insurance for people who had either inactive or low balance accounts. So you may find that when you need it most, you don't have the insurance. So now, like I said, a global pandemic is a brilliant time to check in, see what cover you have, and contact an advisor to make sure that you have what you need and that you can pay for it as well. Look, if you've got any further questions about insurances, please don't hesitate to contact us. All our details are in the description, and come back at us with any other questions you have about insurance. We look forward to hearing from you and helping out.